How's it hanging, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys today. I'm going to be doing my review for Succession Season 4, Episode 2, which was titled Rehearsal. And overall, my general thoughts on the episode, I thought it was very good and honestly better than the previous episode. So far, this final season of the show is 2 for 2 with good episodes. But I mean, I believe a lot of people already suspected this would happen because it's a great show. But yeah, it was a great episode. And I thought it was really entertaining overall, especially that one scene where Greg has to tell Carrie she isn't good enough to be on TV, basically. That whole subplot in this episode was hilarious because Tom's like, I'm not sure if Carrie's good enough, and then basically he sends Greg to do his dirty work so he can inform Carrie that, she's not going to be an anchor. Hilarious, and the way Greg talks, always funny. It's always funny to see what he's going to say and how he's going to phrase certain things. And yeah, that one scene where he's talking to Carrie and basically has to break the news to her, it's just hilarious. But Logan going to ATN was just very intense, and Greg referring to him as Santa Claus if he was a hitman, also very hilarious. But yeah, I love that scene when he's kind of hyping up everyone, Logan, that is, and yelling at them. Brian Cox this episode was fantastic. I mean, obviously he's always fantastic in the show, but yeah, Emmy nomination for sure, at least in my opinion. He should get one. He was very good, as always. But basically, the other big plot of this episode, we have the new Gen Roys, being Kendall, Shiv, and Roman, meeting with Sandy and Stewie. And Sandy and Stewie believe they can basically get more money from Mattson. But later in the episode, Mattson reveals to Kendall that, well, if they try to get more money, he's going to walk from the deal. From, obviously, Logan's trying to sell Waystar to Mattson. So Mattson basically catches wind that, they might want more money out of the deal. And he's gonna walk. So, that's pretty interesting. And then we have that scene with Logan going to the karaoke bar, which, by the way, that whole scene with Connor wanting to sing karaoke was hilarious. And when he actually does sing karaoke is very funny and wholesome. But Logan goes, meets up with everyone at the karaoke bar, and he wants to inform, well, not really inform, but tell Kendall, Shiv, Roman that they should just vote yes tomorrow at the meeting because they want, Logan believes it's a good deal. He doesn't believe that they should get more money out of it, but Kendall and everyone wants to get more money out of it. And he tries to manipulate them into doing it, of course, because Logan is a master manipulator. He always has been, and always will be. Important to note. I wasn't buying anything he was saying, buying into anything he was saying in this episode to his kids, trying to apologize and stuff. I apologize about the helicopter. That was hilarious as well. But yeah, Brian Cox also in that scene, very good. And I think that was my favorite scene of the episode, actually, where Logan confronts the new Gen Roys, and Khan, but it's the first time that they've interacted in this season. I mean, it's only episode 2, but they didn't interact, Ken and Logan, because, those are the two forces. Team Ken, Team Logan, at least in my opinion. That's a very oversimplified explanation, but, it is basically two sides, Ken and Logan. But, yeah, that is my favorite part of the episode, I would say. And I really like that. Also, Connor's basically having some problems with Willa. That's kind of another little subplot of the episode. But apparently next episode is going to be Connor and Willa's wedding. So I guess they will go through with the wedding. And yeah, Connor's like trying to track Willa basically and track her phone. I thought that was also hilarious. He was way caught up in that. Connor was great this episode. Really was. He was good in the last episode as well, but he was definitely more showcased in this episode. So I like Khan. He's not really like a character who's always in the forefront, but I do like whenever we get to see more of him, and he was fantastic in the episode. But then basically the episode ends with Logan trying to recruit Roman, saying that Logan tells Roman that Roman can work at ATN, that Logan actually needs Roman. And of course, Roman is going to go to Daddy's side. I knew this was going to happen. I mean, we saw this in the trailer, and I already talked about this in a previous video I made for the trailer, talking about how Roman might betray Ken and Shiv. It might happen. And although I did watch the promo for next week's episode, and it does seem like maybe Roman is kind of not 100% sure, but he's still, he's in cahoots with his father. He's still talking to him on the phone a lot. And we see that in this episode, that Logan has basically been trying to keep tabs on Roman or keep in touch with Roman the whole episode, texting him, calling him, stuff like that, because he's not doing that with Ken or Shiv. So, yeah, it's very stressful, to be honest, because I don't want Roman to betray the new Gen Roys, as they call themselves. But, we'll see. But yeah, let me hear your thoughts on the episode down in the comments below. What were your favorite moments? What was in your opinion, the funniest moment? In my opinion, I think the funniest moment of the episode is when Greg was breaking the news to Carrie. But also I liked when Connor was singing. That was hilarious. And Roman's like, this is some Guantanamo type shit. Hilarious. And I've been loving this season so far, to be honest. And I'm definitely curious to see where it goes from here. Next week's episode looks like it'll be very fun. Obviously, again, as I previously mentioned, Connor and Willow's wedding on a boat, it seems. But yeah, I'm very excited to talk about that episode when it does air. But yeah, overall, we'll see where this goes, where this deal with Matsson goes. And yeah, it's very exciting stuff. But let me hear your thoughts down in the comments below. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. And make sure to check out my social media, specifically my Twitter and Letterboxd down in the description and pinned comment below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.